If you've got time, grab a cuppa. I would love to have a chat with you. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on the Dahlia Sewciety. My name's Kristen and I have got some new fabrics to show you. I've got a few little plans, a couple of things coming up next month that are really exciting, and a couple of new patterns that I've also purchased, and lots to fill you in on. I'll fill you in on what I'm wearing today. This is a beautiful dress that I did a bit of a hack a couple of months ago now, and it was from a lovely fabric from Clothted, this beautiful linen silk impression lakeside print. I think Gabrielle may still have a bit left of the golden hour colour. It is just divine fabric, and I actually made an Ava dress from Pattern Scout Patterns. I did a little bit of a hack. I added a sleeve on, and you may have noticed I actually did a bit more of a tweak on it. You know, when you make a garment and you begin wearing it and you feel like you need to tweak it, maybe there's something not quite right, or you needed to fix something to adjust it to the fit how you like it. I decided to do a bit of a puff sleeve hack. Instead of that fluty sort of sleeve, I thought the fabric wasn't quite drapey enough for that full effect, so I decided it might look really nice in a puff sleeve. So I put some elastic around, and I'm really happy with how it looked. I even unpicked the front stitching and just did the one stitch at the front here, and I'm really thrilled with this result. I think with that kind of flounce sleeve, to make it work, you really need to have a really soft drapey fabric, and although this is a lovely soft linen silk blend, I think it really lends itself a lot nicer to that kind of puff sleeve. So very happy with the end result, and I actually wore it out today. I went to see my twin daughter Eliza. She is 23 and she just graduated and had her wonderful university graduation day. She's just finished a bachelor in occupational therapy, and we went and saw the whole graduation ceremony, cap and gown. It's just so nice to see everyone together again and doing a bit of celebrating. So very proud mum and dad moment, and I got to watch her presented with her certificate, so it was wonderful. It's just so nice to be able to wear your me maids out and just feel wonderful in them and feel comfortable. And this weather has been a little bit cooler today, so it was just really nice to wear. There's been so much going on. It's been a really hectic time at the moment. I went away with my hubby on the weekend. We went to Echuca, which is just about 3 hours drive from where we live. It's a great little country town by the Murray River. Had a nice weekend away, so it's been a bit of a whirlwind week. I've got a new pattern coming out next week that is from Pattern Emporium, brand new pattern release that is very exciting as well. So there's actually two patterns. So it's been a really exciting time for new pattern releases as well. Always in March, they always seem to appear. Will be coming out next week, so very excited to be working on that. As well as that, the whole My Design fabric launch went wonderfully. I think Mikey said they sold out of a lot of that mountain range fabric that was a collab with a local artist. So it's just wonderful to hear your feedback, and a lot of you really loved that fabric as well. So I've got something very exciting that I have put a poll out just recently on my community tab and also over on Instagram. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you may not see that community tab. It's where I ask questions and do polls and maybe tell you a little bit of feedback on what's going on. So it's a great way to keep up with the channel and see what's happening. I will be doing a special surprise for you guys. A lot of you have commented before that you love my fabric choices, and I'll quite often get asked where I buy my fabrics from. So I will be having a special surprise coming up, hopefully within the next month, and that will be a beautiful bespoke fabric box that will be kind of a mystery fabric box. I will have included in that 2.5 meters of fabric. It'll be a surprise. There'll be all the same fabrics in each box. As well as that, there'll be some beautiful little artisan gifts that I'm trying to feature from independent makers, favorite brands of mine, and not just sewing notions. There'll be other luxury items in there as well, and I'll be trying to keep it a seasonal thing, maybe bi-seasonal, so maybe 2 boxes a season. I'm going to try and test it out and see what happens, and it'll be on a pre-order basis. So I'm in the middle of setting up a brand new website. It's all very exciting, it's all very new. Although I don't have a fabric store of my own, I really would love to one day. I will be purchasing fabrics from my favorite fabric suppliers. So it'll be handpicked by me, It'll have a bit of a theme. Yeah, so we're just working on what will be going in those boxes as well. So very, very exciting things happening in the channel in the next month or two. So yeah, I would love to hear your feedback if you're interested in that. It won't be on a subscription basis. I really feel like it will be more of a pre-order style thing. If you can, if you wanted to buy it 1 month, you might want to do that. You may want to buy the box every season. You may not want to. And I really would prefer not to keep it on a subscription basis, but there will be limited numbers as well. So really excited to show you guys what's in store for that. We'll be having a special episode explaining all of that as soon as it's ready to release. So hang on to your hats, everybody. It's going to be a really wild ride for me. I have so many things to learn, and also the lovely Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door has been sending me a bit of advice, which has been wonderful because we have actually started our channels at the same time, and I just think it's just so lovely to be getting feedback and seeing what's working for her. And she has told me there has been a great response to those boxes. So I just feel that, especially for the viewers here in Australia and New Zealand, we kind of miss out on a lot of these things because postage can be so expensive. Sending things from over in Europe or the US to Australia can really almost double or more than double the price of the actual thing you're buying. So I just think it would be a wonderful opportunity for the viewers to purchase it from Australia. And also I am contemplating whether it will be overseas as well. A couple of you have asked if it would be overseas, and that could be on the cards as well. So we will wait and see. Let's talk about what I have got here. There is a wonderful thing coming up in April. You may remember last year the Sew April Blouse Challenge that was hosted between myself and Gabrielle from Cloth Edit. That will be running again, which is very exciting. I know a lot of you are loving the blouses this time of year. When you get into that transitional seasons, it is great to have a blouse to pop on. And you may not be wanting to make as many dresses if it's cooling down like here in Australia. You may find blouses are more easy kind of things to lay out as well. I've got a lovely big fabric haul from Cloth Edit here. I've also got some beautiful fabric that was sent to me by the lovely Matthew and Rebecca from Weft and Warp Fabrics in Canberra. Fantastic new fabric store. It is a physical brick and mortar store as well as an online store. They do have some beautiful curated fabrics there, as well as a lot of well-known names like Lady McElroy and Liberty Fabrics. But they have actually sent me a beautiful piece of fabric from a brand new fabric company. Now, the name, when I first saw it, I thought, over in Australia, we may have a kind of a different meaning for that name. But this fabric, I'll put up on the screen, it's called Rooted Fabrics. Now, Rooted Fabrics is all about eco-friendly and sustainable fabrics, but beautiful prints. They really care about the environment, and they want makers to be able to feel guilt-free when they're sewing their own garments. So this fabric label is brand new. It's very exciting because it's something they are launching, and I think there's going to be a lot of interest from it as well. Many of my Aussie viewers, you're going to laugh because we all know what rooted means over here. I had to laugh because the last time I had a conversation with you guys about shearing and shearing, we got into a big discussion. A lot of people wrote in the comments what they were brought up saying as an Aussie, maybe different to a lot of you in the US or the UK. And rooted, we all know in Australia, is a bit of a slang term for something that's ruined or wrecked or burnt out or tired. It can mean a lot of those things. It can have other connotations as well. But I think over in the UK, where this label's come from, they may not realise that. But I just think I can overlook that because the actual fabric itself is fantastic. It is just so beautiful. And I love how they've paired up the actual makes. When you see them, I think there's a beautiful long shirt dress that I think looks something like the Sarah shirt dress from By Hand London. I'm really interested in making that because I would love to see that in this fabric. This is a gorgeous tencel blend. It's called Wild One, and I'll just show you. It does say on the bottom of the selvage exactly what the fabric is, so it's really easy to see. But the weight of this is just stunning. For a woven fabric, it has a little bit more structure and a bit more weight to it than just like a viscose. So the tencel will give it a bit more body, but such beautiful drape as well. And I just think this print is stunning with that pop of red. I can really see a red button or a teal button on that would look beautiful, even that mustard color button. But I think definitely a shirt dress for the Sew April Blouse Challenge. I've got enough there to make a shirt dress. I just think it would look really, really pretty. So I'm just going to hold that up. And they have got a lot of different colorways in that fabric as well. If you pop on over to Weft and Warp Fabrics, you can see exactly what they've got. They've also got jerseys as well that are just magnificent. Apparently the quality in that is so beautiful too. So the black, I just love a black background print, so I think that would be stunning as a shirt dress. So thank you so much. And Matthew and Rebecca had also sent me a couple of little extra gifts that they have stocked in their store. The first one is some wonderful little heat-proof thimbles to put on your hands when you're ironing. Apparently you can get right up to the edge of the iron and you won't burn yourself. So that'd be great for, we all know how important pressing is when we're ironing and when we're sewing garments. And the other one is a little brush with the oil in it that you can use to clean your sewing machine, and that only disperses the tiniest amount of oil, because another thing we all know is that we don't want to over oil our machines as well, but it looks really practical and a great way to maintain your machine. So thank you so much to Matthew and Rebecca. So pop on over to Weft and Warp. I'll try and link all these fabrics that I talk about today as well. The next fabrics I have here, I actually bought in mind with the bomber jacket from the Katherinebrenner Club, which I'm still a member of. I'm really enjoying the patterns that are coming out. I still haven't made my Kimball bomber jacket, but this fabric, when I saw it straight away, I just thought, wow, what a beautiful little zip-up bomber jacket. This will make this beautiful Liberty twill fabric. It's like a silky twill. This seam print on here just got me straight away, and it's just magnificent. Now, most of the time when you see Liberty fabrics, you just think they look like a work of art, the way it looks like a picture, like a scene. I just love wearing garments that almost can tell a story. I think it's just lovely to wear. This fabric itself, you'll see the scene print on there, the mountains. I think it would make a beautiful Kimball bomber jacket, and the colors in that are really, really pretty. I think it would be great with a pair of jeans, and the lining I've bought as well is just a lovely silky lining in the taupe. I think it matches really nicely as a lining for that. So I won't be padding that jacket or quilting it. It'll be a lightweight bomber jacket. And the great thing is with that Kimball bomber, you can do either the padded or the unpadded. Beautiful combination there. Really looking forward to finding a little bit of matching ribbing for that as well for the neckband. But I just think that will make a beautiful Kimball bomber jacket, and need to find the matching zip. I want to put a really lovely quality zip, maybe even a metal zip. But I'll see how I go, see what I can find for that one. The next fabric I bought was from Spotlight, and this I think would make a wonderful Carlisle top, which is also the new Cashmere square top pattern, because I do have a bit of Ponte that colour I can use for the trim for the square neck. Cotton jersey from Spotlight. Just really love that kind of, it's almost like not a tribal print. It's an unusual geometric print anyway. I think it's really amazing. It has like a Grecian look to it, but I just think that the colours in that will be definitely something I'll wear throughout autumn. I love the teal and the rust in it as well. I'm quite happy with the quality of that cotton jersey. It's a bit stiffer than something like a lot of your more expensive brands, but when you wash them and soften them up a bit, they do wear really well. So that fabric was from Spotlight, and very happy with the colours in that. And while I was at Spotlight, I did actually have a little splurge on some patterns. I think they were like Vogue patterns, or like $5 each. So there was a couple that I'd had in mind for quite a while. And these were, one of them was the Vogue 1312. I love that kind of asymmetric hem. I know it's been around for quite a while, this one, but it's one that I haven't made yet. It's a woven pattern, and you'll see the line drawings on the back of that as well. I just think it would be a really lovely dress to have in a wardrobe in maybe some nice soft linen. Even the grey and the black I think look fantastic, because they're great for layering and for bases throughout the year. So that is one I've been wanting to make up. Never enough time in the day. Another one was the Katherinebrenner. I think it was 9268. It has a beautiful hemline as well. It's a knit pattern, and love the look of the line drawings on that that skirt. I just think it looks stunning as well. So I love these style dresses. I just think they look really elegant and kind of modern, but very comfortable looking as well. So that one was lovely. And next is a Simplicity trench coat. I wanted a trench coat that was simple. I didn't want to have all the shoulder sort of flaps and buttons, and I wanted to have something really basic, simple trench coat. I can just make it a nice kind of lightweight fabric. So the 8554 Simplicity I think ticked all the boxes there. I don't think you can get much more simple than that. I think that'll look lovely in even a lightweight twill or a canvas, or even a linen So that one is on my to make list for heading into winter. And also this one I've been looking for a while, the 8742 Simplicity. That can be made in a boiled wool as well. It also says things like double knit fleeces and pontes, brocades, lightweight denim. So quite a lot of fabrics can be used for that. Line drawings are on the front there as well. So that was my little fabric and pattern haul from Spotlight. And moving on to the beautiful fabrics that I received from Cloth Edit. Now, we all know Gabrielle has such a gorgeous hand-curated collection. Her fabrics do sell out rather quickly. I think that she was getting more of the Positano print that you remember from Christmas. I made that beautiful dress. I think that was coming in as well this week, but you have to be quick. She only has limited amounts of that. But the other silk linen blend I loved was this gorgeous Terrace. Now, the colorways, there's quite a few colorways in this as well. It was very, very hard to choose, but I love the fact that this beautiful deep burgundy rose was backed up by this gorgeous tinted green, sage greens in this. And you know how much I love the silk linen blend. I'm wearing it right now. I just love the softness of it. I think this would be a beautiful blouse for the So April Blouse Challenge, and I can really see maybe something like the normal blouse from Fiber Mood would look stunning in that as well. But the color in that, just magnificent. I think that there is a beautiful rusty kind of orange autumnal shade print as well in the same background, in the same print. I think that there was 3 different colorways in that, but just beautiful fabric, a real showstopper. I think with the right kind of, maybe like a mother of pearl button, it would really make a stunning blouse to wear throughout all seasons, but particularly for me for the autumn season, which is coming up now. So April blouse, I can see that one being made up very shortly. These other 2 fabrics are beautiful fabrics. Now, Gabrielle has decided to give the viewers, you guys, my viewers, a special discount for this particular plaid fabric, which is just a beautiful cotton plaid in this most gorgeous red, vibrant red color. I love that kind of tartan plaid for heading into autumn, and I think a nice staple shirt would look beautiful. I saw that Cashmere actually released the Vernon shirt, which is just a stunner as well. That could be a beautiful one for that. Or just a long line, long tail shirt with the side splits, I think would be magnificent in that. So I was going to show you, it has got a beautiful drape as well, but a lovely kind of a brush feel, not like a flannel, not like a cotton flannel, a bit more of a softer quality to it than that. And it has got a lovely drape as well, but I am a big fan of a red. I just feel fantastic in red, and I just think that would be gorgeous with a pair of black jeans or black ponte pants and boots for heading on into winter as well. So, and the other showstopper was this gorgeous Cathedral Chiffon fabric that you may have seen if you follow Gabrielle's Instagram. You may have seen she made a beautiful wild art blouse from Friday Pattern Company in that. And you'll see the cathedral print. If I can hold it up and show you exactly how it looks. It's got this gorgeous cathedral, like stained glass print on the front of it. It is just magnificent. And I still am undecided what to make. And I may even think about copying Gabrielle's wilder blouse, because I love that with that soft fabric. But it's just stunning. So I'll put some pics up so you can see hers. But I think with the right fabric, that wild art blouse can be a stunner. I didn't like it with an overly sort of stiff or cottony fabric. I feel too much fabric around my neck doesn't do me any favors. I prefer a softer drapey fabric, and I think that that chiffon will work beautifully to wear in that blouse. So Gabrielle has given me a code. I'll pop on the screen so you guys can see. If you wanted to get either the plaid or the cathedral fabric, she will be offering 15% off either of those, and she doesn't have sales as such. Occasionally she will bring out a little discount secret code for you guys to use, and for you guys only. So yeah, if you're wanting either of those fabrics just for this extended weekend, she'll be giving you guys 15% off. So if either of those interest you and you wanted to save a bit of money, definitely think about heading on over to Cloth Edit to have a look at these beautiful fabrics. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. I've got so many plans coming up for the Sew April Blouse Challenge. I know I have a couple of brand new patterns that are coming out in the next 2 weeks. I know that Pattern Scout Casey from Pattern Scout has told me she has a new blouse pattern coming out as well, which is really exciting. I would love to be able to make that. I do love Pattern Scout's pattern. And not to forget, my Sew Frugal 2022 challenge makes will be coming out next week. Well, my make that I'm making for that will be, I think, the 31st of March. Head over to Instagram to see what everyone's done with their frugal sewing challenge. It's going to be really exciting. Some great prizes to give away that Ruan and Sam have got together. They've worked really hard. You can see how much work goes into these challenges, and I'm very excited to get sewing and make what I've promised you guys. I've been a bit busy this week, but I will promise you I will have that make ready by the 31st to show you guys. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I would love if you could hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll never miss out on what's coming out each week. As well as that, you'll see my community tab. That's where I'll let you guys know about what's going on. And also jump on over to Instagram and you can follow along there with daily adventures and I'm sewing. I love showing you guys my makes on there as well. So keep safe, keep sewing, and we'll see you very shortly. Bye for now.